Hey everyone, this is my personal health update. So if you are looking for inspiration, you can find that at my vlog called Fully Alive Fridays. But this is for the people in my community that want to know what's going on with my health and how they can be praying and how I see God interacting on this journey. And so I'm going to tell you all of those things. So I want to let you know that last week I went up to UCSF to meet with my team of doctors there, and we had a lot of good information. We were hoping to settle on what clinical trial we were going to do, and we got good news when we went up there. My neuro-oncologist was ecstatic that we got the last spot in a nationwide clinical trial that she has seen have great results in some of her patients, and so that was good news. However, by the end of that day, I had an MRI that came back with some concerns. And those concerns that showed up on the MRI may or may not mean that my tumor that is in my brain right now may have mutated and advanced to a grade 3 level tumor. Right now, I went up there under the impression that I had a grade 2 tumor, which is high risk but slow growth. Grade 3 would mean that it's high risk but fast growing. And so we don't want that because it gives more of a negative prognosis, and then also I wouldn't be applicable for that trial that I just got into, so I might get the boot there. So with that, you can be praying for a couple things. Number one, please pray that this is not a grade 3 level tumor. They won't know until they surgically remove it and take it for testing. MRIs just are inconclusive that way, so we're praying that it is a grade 2. And then also, as I'm really trying to figure out what's the best clinical trial to add to the surgery, pray that God gets me there. And maybe this is part of just self-selecting out of this trial. And I'm okay with that. I'm trusting God to guide us. Now, next week we go to MD Anderson and get to hear from a whole new team of neurosurgeons, neuro-oncologists, and neurologists, and pray that there's some consensus between the two different organizations. UCSF and MD Anderson are both top in the nation, and so great doctors, smart people, but there's a lot of different opinions on how to approach something like this because the brain is so complex. And there's no cure right now for brain cancer. And so I'm just praying that we get to see some consensus or get a clear direction on which way to move forward after talking with a lot of smart people. Third, please be praying just in this time of uncertainty where we don't have a plan completely in place. Pray for Natalie and I just to have peace and to be able to rest in knowing that God is with us and He's going to get us where we need to be because He truly loves us. And so let me tell you how I've seen Him working. It's the same as last time. When we went through this the first time, Natalie says one of the greatest miracles that she witnessed is how God guided us up to UC San Francisco to get the care that we needed. It's hard to get into a place like that, but we just happened to run into the right people at the right time that made the right calls that got us there. Same thing is happening with MD Anderson this time around. MD Anderson, another top cancer clinic in the nation, a long waiting list for people that want to get in there. But a friend of mine just happened to run into a senior vice president in the brain surgery department at MD Anderson. He told him about me, and next thing I know, that senior vice president is calling me and saying, hey, let me help you get in. He got me an appointment very quick, which I have a tight time frame, so that was big, and he is looking forward to meeting me when I go out there. And so one of those things that I couldn't orchestrate myself, but I just see that God is with us and He's going before us. And so I have no idea what He has for us at MD Anderson, but it does give me confidence that He's with us. And that brings a lot of peace to my soul. And so just going to continue to look to see how God is moving and working in this, and I'll continue to let you guys know. Again, thank you so much for your prayers. They mean they make all the difference, and they mean the world to me. Love you guys. Thanks.